Hello, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about blood sacrifices of family members or friends or your children to get into the famous elite. And the reason why I'm talking about this because we have a lot of idolizing of these celebs and these entertainers going on and these famous people in general going on. And the reason why I want to talk about this because the idolization is getting out of hand. Okay. Murdering people and then idolizing them for their murders is pretty darn wicked. Okay. I'm going to say this again. Murdering people and idolizing them for their murders to get famous is pretty darn wicked. Okay. So let me show you this. Okay. This video here, I'm gonna read. Derek Harmon mom dies after he gets drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ain't that ironic? Now, if y'all have not heard from Kanye a couple of years ago, did he not say he sacrificed his own mother to be famous? Right? They all do it. They all sacrifice somebody, either their child, their spouse, their, significant other. And this is ironic to say that all of a sudden his mom dies before he get drafted, right? Right. Now let's read the comments. Mama waited just enough for her the baby to be drafted. Now she's at peace. Let me tell you about all these comments. When they say this stuff, a lot of people are kind of lost because in order to be famous, okay, you can't have peace if you're not going to heaven, okay? If you're not, this lady pretty much is sacrificed by Satan. I'm going to just call it a bug. She was pretty much sacrificed by Satan for this boy to be famous, okay? They took her life so he can be famous in that cahoot. And what they do is they like to cover it up. Like I said, Satanists don't like to say they murder for Satan. So they cover up their murders by saying they died of natural causes. And they do this mess a lot. Like, it's like a redundant, repetitive mode that they got to go and say, oh, let's cover it up with a lie, right? And have these people like this to believe a lie. They don't quite go along with the truth. They go along with the lie and they like, oh yeah, she's at peace. They believe everything the news tell them. The news say so. Okay, that's how she died. But they not looking at the idea that these people do cover up stories for the big time elite. Okay, and I'm just calling it a bug. How else would he get drafted, right? Now let's go here. I'm going to show you this. Let's see. Look at this person said. Let's go in there. How do it? This little thing came on. Go back there. Let me get back. Okay. This is very wicked that they're doing. Come on. There we go. How do you do a blood sacrifice of a family member or friend to gain fame and fortune? Now, I like this comment right here. This question is disturbing with this corrupt mentality. You should do the world a solid sacrifice yourself. Clearly, you are a horrible person. So this person know that this person is very horrible because it's asking that question because it wants to do it. Okay, pretty much. Now, that's just one instance. But right here, LeBron James, you have to sacrifice loved ones if you want to be famous. Okay, he pretty much said that. If you have to sacrifice loved ones if you want to be great. Okay, and then he said it's pretty unfortunate. Okay, if you go into that video, he pretty much said that, right? And then they talk about celebs who sacrifice their family for fame. Let's go back. Kanye already talked about it. Says his mother was sacrificed by the Hollywood elites, right? So they sacrifice, blood sacrifice, instant celebrity organization, mobilization. The paper deals with cases in which unknown person because of tragedy suddenly jump from an out. Okay, so they do blood sacrifices for instant celebrity organization. Human sacrifice. The act of killing someone for a ritual. Okay, this is a thing, right? So let's go in there. Which is intended to please or appease gods. Now, they used to do this mess back in Egypt. Okay. If you look at the hieroglyphics, let's go back. Okay, so I can show you why Moses had to deliver the people out of the land of Egypt. So I'm breaking this down to all you guys so y'all can see that King James Bible always have been telling you the truth. Always. Okay. Egyptian. Let's see. Egyptian. Human sacrifices. Let me see if they show that on the hieroglyphics. I'll put images. Here we go. Now, as you can see, they look like they sacrificing to their gods. Like, this is hieroglyphic stuff. Look. This is all hieroglyphics. Human sacrifice in ancient Egypt. See? This is all human sacrifice. Right? Let's go back. This is all the hieroglyphics. Look at this. Man look like he's about to clear someone to the gods. Right? Sacred rituals. Ancient Egypt. Right? All seeing eye with this one. Look at this. Watch this. Okay. Right there. See the all seeing eye? See? Human sacrifice to appease mostly demon idols. Demons. Right? So you can see that they do human sacrifice to appease the gods, which is demons actually. Look at that. Look at that. Killing someone. So look at that. Killing someone. Right? And don't think that's Jesus Christ, because that ain't telling him to do that, because God don't tell you to do that. Human sacrifice. Look at this. Okay. God don't tell you to human sacrifice, right? But Jesus Christ told you not to do that, right? Oh, that's human sacrifice. See? Ooh, this one is bloodier. Look at that one. Okay. I'm showing you guys this because this goes back to ancient Egypt. To why the Lord used Moses to deliver the people out of the land of Egypt. Now, look at this. Egyptian, right? Show more. While there's evidence suggesting human sacrifice in early dynasties of ancient Egypt, they say it wasn't widespread. It was widespread because evidently all the famous elite people are doing it. The most notable example is Bureau of Retainers, servants, court members, etc. Pharaohs during the first dynasty likely intended to serve them in afterlife. So, like I said, Satanists like to worship death. These sacrifices often involve servants, court members, court officials, royal harem, are believed to contain the servant Pharaoh in afterlife. Okay. So you can see, suggesting their violence, human sacrifice may occur in some instances. Skeletal trauma. Some remains. Now, ancient Egypt retainer sacrifices. Now, this is human sacrifice. All right. This is what the celebrities are doing, all the rich elite and all of them doing to gain wicked power and money and success and fame in the world. Okay. This is what God did not like in Egypt. Okay, this is why God used Moses to go to Egypt and take the people out of the land of Egypt and stop worshiping them demon gods and murdering people to their idol gods. Okay, this is the whole reason why. Okay, now I'm going to go back, right, and show you, see, genomic analysis reveal ritual sacrifice of close relatives. Look at this. This goes back to the ancient Egypt. Look, ancient Moche burial site. See? Now, there's an Indian girl that they had, she was sacrificed too. I think I'm going to put Indian girl. Frozen. Let me see. All right, right here. Right here. She was 13 years old, Inca girl, mummy from Argentina. She was sacrificed as part of cultural ritual, and her body was remarkably preserved due to the high altitude freezing conditions. The girl was sacrificed. Okay, they pretty much had her frozen for her death. The 13-year-old girl, look at what they're doing. This is the girl. Okay, this is the type of stuff they doing to appease demons in order to get rich. And that's what God say, not to sacrifice your sons and your daughters unto Malish or Baal, unto demons. God said, do not do that. That is wicked unto thee. You provoking him to anger. So that's why it's not good to do that. Okay? So people, I want y'all to understand when they start talking about how these people died before they get famous, just know that they mass murderers. Okay? And that they covering up the murders. They have done it to so many celebrities. So many celebrities and so many people of the celebrities. Okay? Of their close ones. So people, they done it to so many children. So many family members. Y'all, Satanism is not correct. Okay? That is murdering all the way live just for greediness. For wealth and material gain. None of that is correct. That's go back to Egypt. Okay? That's Egyptian gods, idol gods of demons. And Jesus Christ told you not to do that. Okay? That's why this word is here. This word tells you not to do that, not to murder unto thee. If you that greedy, you will go to hell along with that. Okay? And let me tell you about hell. It's very hot down there. People do regret. Okay? They do regret and they do beg Jesus Christ to come out of it. Okay? They are screaming. They are screaming to ask God to get them out. That's how bad it is in hell. Because them demons are torturing them. They eating on they souls. They burning them up and caging them and got them locked up in chains. So this stuff is very much real. You do not want to follow these type of people to go to hell and suffer for all eternity. Because it ain't pretty. So people, serve this word here. Stop being greedy. Stop looking down upon the poor and needy. And serve the right God. Jesus Christ is God.